Imagine this. You walk into a room and every eye turns toward you. Not because of wealth, not because of status, but because of an undeniable presence, a quiet confidence that younger men can't replicate. Sounds intriguing, right? But let's pause for a second. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why? Why are younger women so drawn to older men? Is it just about security, or is there something deeper at play? Maybe it's the way older men carry themselves, calm, assured, and in control. Or maybe it's the wisdom that comes from life experiences, the way they make a woman feel seen, heard, and valued. Women don't just want attention, they crave understanding. And that's where older men stand out. In this video, we're peeling back the layers to uncover the emotional, psychological, and social dynamics behind this phenomenon. If you're an older man wondering why younger women might be drawn to you, or a younger woman intrigued by this connection, stick around. What we're about to reveal may completely change the way we think about relationships. Ready? Let's dive in. Age gap relationships often get a bad rap. People assume younger women are after money, while older men are just clinging to youth. But let's hit pause for a second. What if that's not the full picture? Truth is, many of these relationships thrive on emotional depth, mutual respect, and a strong connection that transcends age. Women are drawn to qualities like maturity, wisdom, and stability. Things younger men may still be figuring out. Think about it. When a woman seeks a partner, she's often looking for someone who listens, understands, and offers security, both emotionally and mentally. That's something experience teaches. It's not about a number, it's about emotional connection and shared values. So, what's really behind this attraction? We're breaking down the 8 most powerful reasons why younger women prefer older men. Get ready to challenge common misconceptions and gain fresh insight into relationships that are way more than what meets the eye. Stick around. This might just change the way you think about love. Here's the thing. Even though age gap relationships are becoming more common, judgment and stereotypes still linger. People make snap judgments, assuming younger women are just looking for financial security and older men are chasing youth. But let's stop for a moment. Does that really tell the whole story? Not. For many, these relationships are built on deep emotional connection, shared values, and mutual respect. Think about it. Shouldn't love be about compatibility, understanding, and emotional fulfillment rather than just numbers? Many younger women find older men more emotionally stable, more patient, and better at communicating. So why does society still hold on to these outdated beliefs? Maybe it's time to challenge these assumptions and look at the reality. Love is about who makes you feel valued, secure, and truly understood. Let's take a closer look. Let's be real. Everyone wants to feel special. One of the biggest reasons younger women are drawn to older men is because they know how to make a woman feel deeply desired and valued. Unlike younger men, who might still be figuring themselves out, older men have experience. They've learned how to appreciate a woman for who she truly is, beyond just her looks. Do you ever notice how an older man compliments a woman differently? Instead of just saying, "You're hot," he might say, "There's something about the way you carry yourself that's truly captivating." It's not just about attraction, it's about admiration. Older men take the time to notice the little things, her intellect, her ambitions, the way she lights up when she talks about her passions. Younger men, on the other hand, are still learning the art of making a woman feel seen. They often focus on surface-level compliments, not realizing that women crave deeper appreciation. This is why older men stand out. Their compliments feel genuine and intentional, not just something they say out of habit or in an attempt to impress. Beyond words, older men also show appreciation through actions. They understand that making a woman feel valued isn't just about telling her she's beautiful. It's about making her feel respected, prioritized, and cherished. That means things like planning meaningful dates, listening attentively instead of just waiting for their turn to speak, and offering support when she's struggling instead of dismissing her emotions. For example, let's say a woman has had a stressful day at work. A younger man might say, "That sucks, babe. Wanna grab a drink?" But an older man, he might say, "Tell me about it. What happened?" And then truly listen, validating her feelings before offering comfort. He might even go the extra mile and surprise her with something thoughtful. A favorite snack, a warm hug, or a few words of encouragement. That ability to be present and emotionally attuned is what sets older men apart. Women feel secure in their presence. They know that when they share something, it's not just going in one ear and out the other. An older man isn't rushing to prove himself or win a woman over. He already knows his worth, and that confidence is magnetic. Now let's talk about how older men carry themselves. Have you ever noticed that a man with life experience moves through the world differently? He's not seeking validation. He's not trying to impress everyone in the room. And that kind of energy is irresistible. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude self-assurance, poise, and quiet confidence. At the end of the day, feeling desired isn't just about physical attraction. It's about feeling cherished, valued, and truly seen. And older men, they've mastered this art. That's why so many younger women are drawn to them, not for what they have, but for how they make them feel. So let's hear it from you. What's the most meaningful compliment or action that's ever made you feel truly valued? Drop it in the comments below. Let's talk about something that makes a huge difference in relationships: experience. Older men have been through life's ups and downs. They've loved, lost, and learned along the way. And that experience, it gives them a completely different approach to relationships and intimacy. Unlike younger men, who might still be figuring themselves out, older men know how to connect on a deeper level. Emotionally, mentally, and physically. Think about it. Relationships aren't just about physical attraction. They require emotional intelligence, patience, and communication. Older men have had time to develop these skills. They understand that real intimacy isn't just about what happens in the bedroom. It's about building a connection, making a woman feel safe, seen, and valued. Have you ever been with someone who truly listens? Someone who doesn't just hear your words but understands your emotions? That's what an experienced man brings to the table. He doesn't brush off emotions or shy away from deep conversations. He knows that emotional connection is what makes relationships last. When a younger man might say, "You're overthinking this," an older man will say, "I hear you. Let's talk about it." That difference, it's what makes women feel secure. And let's not forget the physical aspect. Older men understand that intimacy is about more than just physical attraction. It's about timing, chemistry, and truly knowing your partner. They take their time, they pay attention, and they focus on what makes their partner feel truly connected. This level of attentiveness is something that younger men, still learning the ropes, may not yet have mastered. Now, let's talk about confidence. Older men don't have to prove themselves. They've already been through that phase of life. They're comfortable in their own skin, and that self-assurance is magnetic. Women naturally gravitate toward men who carry themselves with confidence and know what they want. And when a man is confident in himself, it makes his partner feel even more valued. Another important thing, older men don't play games. They don't waste time with mixed signals or uncertainty. They know what they want in a relationship, and they aren't afraid to communicate it. This clarity and emotional stability create a sense of security that allows relationships to thrive. Women don't have to guess where they stand because an experienced man makes his intentions clear. And let's be real. Relationships aren't always smooth sailing. There are conflicts, misunderstandings, and challenges along the way. But older men have been there, done that. They know how to handle problems with patience and wisdom. Instead of escalating arguments or shutting down, they focus on solutions. They value peace over pride, and that makes a huge difference in a relationship. So when younger women seek out older men, it's not about money, and it's not about status. It's about finding a partner who is emotionally mature, confident, and capable of building a deep, meaningful connection. What do you think? Does experience make a difference in relationships? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Confidence is attractive, period. And older men, they don't play games. They know what they want, and they go after it. Unlike younger men who might still be figuring out their careers, their goals, and even their emotions, older men have already navigated those uncertain waters. They've been through enough experiences to understand what works for them in relationships and what doesn't. And that kind of certainty? It's magnetic. Think about it. When a man is confident and clear about what he wants, it makes a woman feel safe, secure, and valued. She doesn't have to guess where she stands. She doesn't have to deal with hot and cold behavior or mixed signals. She knows that if he's with her, it's because he genuinely wants to be. That level of assurance and decisiveness is something many women crave in a partner. Now, let's compare that to younger men. Many younger guys are still in trial and error mode. They're figuring out their place in the world, testing different career paths, exploring different relationships, and in many cases, they're still trying to understand themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a normal part of life. But for a woman who already knows what she wants, dating someone who's still uncertain can feel frustrating and exhausting. Older men, on the other hand, have already done the self-discovery. They don't waste time in relationships that aren't aligned with their long-term goals. If they're with someone, it's because they see something real there. They're intentional about who they invest their time and energy into, and that's something women deeply appreciate. And let's talk about emotional stability. Older men have been through breakups, heartbreaks, and life setbacks. They've learned how to handle challenges without letting their emotions get the best of them. A disagreement doesn't turn into a dramatic fight. A stressful situation doesn't make them shut down or lash out. Instead, they handle things with maturity, patience, and logic. That kind of emotional steadiness makes a woman feel secure in the relationship. She knows that when problems arise, her partner will work through them with her, not against her. Another thing that sets older men apart? They don't waste time on mind games. They're not here to play the field or make a woman chase them. They're upfront about their intentions, and they appreciate the same honesty in return. When they say they're interested, they mean it. When they say they care, they follow it up with actions. That kind of reliability is something younger women often find refreshing, especially if they've been in relationships where communication was inconsistent or unclear. So, when women choose to date older men, it's not about the number on a birth certificate. It's about the confidence, emotional maturity, and clarity that comes with experience. Women want to feel safe, valued, and appreciated, and men who know what they want undeniably provide that. What do you think? Have you ever been in a relationship where confidence made all the difference? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's be honest. Responsibility is attractive. When a man steps up, takes charge, and makes a woman feel safe, it creates a bond that's hard to break. And older men? They understand responsibility on a whole different level. They've had years of experience dealing with work, relationships, finances, and personal growth. They know that taking care of a woman doesn't mean just buying her nice things. It means being reliable, emotionally available, and showing up when it really matters. Think about it. When life gets tough, would you rather have someone who panics and avoids the situation, or someone who knows how to handle things calmly and with a clear mind? That's the difference an experienced man makes. He doesn't make excuses. He doesn't leave his partner wondering where he stands. He's consistent, dependable, and knows how to make important decisions without being reckless. A responsible man knows how to prioritize what truly matters. He doesn't make impulsive choices that put the relationship at risk. He understands how to balance his career, personal life, and relationships. He's built stability over the years, and stability is one of the most attractive qualities in a long-term partner. Now, let's talk about financial responsibility. No, this isn't about a man being rich. It's about him being smart with his money. A responsible man doesn't blow his paycheck on temporary thrills. He knows how to plan for the future, save, invest, and make sure his partner feels secure. And that's something younger men often take time to learn. Women aren't necessarily looking for a man to provide for them, but they do appreciate a partner who has his life together. Another major way older men demonstrate responsibility: emotional stability. Younger men can sometimes struggle with emotional maturity. They react impulsively, let their ego dictate their decisions, or avoid difficult conversations. Older men, on the other hand, have learned how to manage their emotions, handle stress, and communicate effectively. They don't lash out in anger or give the silent treatment. Instead, they approach problems with patience and wisdom, making their partner feel respected and heard. A responsible man also knows how to lead a relationship without controlling it. He doesn't manipulate or dictate. He guides, supports, and encourages. He values his partner's opinions and works as a team, rather than making everything about himself. That's a level of maturity that comes with experience. At the end of the day, responsibility is more than just taking care of things. It's about being someone a woman can trust. It's about proving through actions, not just words, that he's dependable. When a woman knows she can count on a man, she can relax, open up, and build a truly meaningful connection. So what do you think? Is responsibility one of the most attractive traits in a partner? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about something that never goes out of style: respect. Older men understand that respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. They've lived long enough to know that true connection isn't about control, manipulation, or playing games. It's about treating a partner with dignity, appreciation, and genuine care. Have you ever been in a relationship where someone constantly kept you guessing? One minute, they're fully engaged. The next, they're distant or dismissive. That's frustrating, right? Well, older men don't play those kinds of games. They've been through enough relationships to understand that emotional stability and respect go hand in hand. One key difference: older men don't ghost. They don't leave texts unread, disappear for days, or avoid difficult conversations. Instead, they communicate. If there's an issue, they talk about it. If something needs to be addressed, they don't run away from it. That kind of emotional maturity is priceless in a relationship. Another thing that sets them apart: they listen. Like, really listen. They don't just nod while waiting for their turn to speak. They engage. They ask thoughtful questions. They remember the little things like your favorite coffee order or that story you told about your childhood. And that kind of attentiveness makes a woman feel seen, heard, and valued. Respect also means not undermining a partner's emotions. Younger men, still figuring out emotional intelligence, might dismiss a woman's feelings as overreacting or being too emotional. But older men, they know that listening and validating someone's emotions is crucial to a healthy, lasting relationship. Instead of shutting down or dismissing, they support, reassure, and uplift. And let's talk about chivalry. No, not in the outdated "let me control everything" kind of way, but in the sense of being thoughtful and considerate. Older men tend to be more attuned to a woman's comfort, needs, and boundaries. They open doors, offer their jackets when it's cold, or make sure their partner gets home safely. These aren't grand gestures. They're small but meaningful actions that show care and thoughtfulness. Respect in a relationship also means understanding independence. An older man doesn't feel threatened by a woman's success, ambitions, or opinions. He supports her dreams rather than feeling the need to compete or control. He knows that a healthy relationship is built on mutual growth and encouragement, not restrictions. Think about it. When you feel respected in a relationship, everything else falls into place. Trust grows stronger. Communication becomes easier, and the connection deepens in a way that's real, lasting, and fulfilling. So, let's hear it. How important is respect in your relationships? Have you ever been with someone who made you feel truly valued? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And here's something else. Respect isn't just about big gestures. It's about consistency. A respectful partner doesn't suddenly change their behavior when things get tough. They don't stop being kind or prioritizing your well-being because they're stressed. They maintain that same level of care no matter what. That's why respect is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. It's what makes love sustainable, fulfilling, and worth holding on to. Let's talk about something that makes a relationship stronger, deeper, and more fulfilling. Great conversations. Older men aren't just good talkers, they're great listeners, and that makes all the difference. Have you ever had a conversation where you felt truly heard? Not just a casual while the other person scrolls on their phone, but a real, meaningful exchange where your thoughts, feelings, and opinions actually matter? That's what older men bring to the table. They know that communication isn't just about speaking. It's about listening, engaging, and connecting on a deeper level. Unlike younger men, who may still be figuring out their communication style or struggling with emotional intelligence, older men have mastered the art of meaningful conversation. They don't just focus on surface-level small talk. They dive into real-life experiences, emotions, and thought-provoking discussions. Whether it's talking about personal growth, life lessons, or even just daily reflections, their words hold weight because they come from experience. Another thing, they actually remember details. If you tell an older man about a book you love, he might bring it up weeks later or even pick up a copy himself. If you mention your favorite restaurant, he won't just hear it, he'll surprise you with a date night there. That level of attentiveness, it's rare and it's incredibly attractive. At the end of the day, connection is about more than just attraction. It's about mental and emotional stimulation. And an older man who knows how to hold a deep, engaging conversation is someone who can build a relationship that lasts. What do you think? Does a great conversation make a relationship stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about something that adds real value to a relationship. Stability. And no, it's not just about financial security. It's about having a solid foundation for the future. Older men tend to be more established in their careers and personal lives, which makes them incredibly attractive to women who are looking for stability, not uncertainty. Think about it. When you're in a relationship, you want to build something meaningful together. But if your partner is still figuring out his career, his future, and his responsibilities, that can create a lot of stress and instability. Older men, on the other hand, have already gone through that phase of life. They've learned how to manage their finances, handle challenges, and plan for the long term. And that kind of security? It's reassuring. Now let's clear something up. This isn't about gold digging. It's not about younger women chasing wealth. It's about being with someone who is reliable, responsible, and capable of handling real-life situations. Money comes and goes, but the ability to create a stable, fulfilling life, that's priceless. For example, imagine you're dating someone who's still figuring out his career. He's constantly stressed about money, unsure of his next move, and doesn't have a plan for the future. Now compare that to dating someone who has already built a life, knows what he wants, and can provide a sense of security. That difference, it's huge. At the end of the day, stability isn't about wealth. It's about reliability, consistency, and knowing you're with someone who has his life together. And that's exactly why younger women often gravitate toward older men. What do you think? Does stability make a relationship stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about what truly makes a relationship fulfilling: emotional depth and meaningful connection. One of the biggest reasons younger women find older men attractive is because they bring a level of emotional intelligence and stability that younger men are still developing. Older men know how to be present, both emotionally and mentally. They've had years of experience navigating relationships, which means they understand that love isn't just about excitement. It's about consistency, trust, and deep emotional connection. Instead of chasing temporary thrills, they focus on building something real and lasting. And that's something younger women find incredibly appealing. Think about it. When a woman is with an older man, she often feels understood and truly valued. He knows how to communicate, listen without judgment, and create a space where she feels safe to be vulnerable. Unlike younger men, who may still struggle with emotional availability, older men have the wisdom to recognize that emotional intimacy is just as important as physical attraction. Another reason why these relationships thrive? Patience and understanding. Older men don't rush into things. They don't pressure their partners, and they know that true intimacy takes time. They bring a sense of calmness and security that makes a relationship feel peaceful and fulfilling, rather than chaotic or uncertain. At the end of the day, love is about connection, and older men, with their life experience and emotional depth, provide a relationship dynamic that feels strong, mature, and deeply fulfilling. What do you think? Does emotional depth make a relationship stronger? Let's discuss in the comments. And here's something else. Older men don't fear emotional conversations. They don't shut down when things get serious, and they don't avoid discussing feelings. They've learned that communication is the foundation of a strong relationship, and they make sure their partner feels heard and appreciated. When a woman is with someone who truly listens, supports her dreams, and provides emotional stability, the relationship flourishes. And that's exactly why younger women are often drawn to older men, because they provide the kind of love that lasts. At the end of the day, age is just a number. What really matters is connection, security, and emotional depth. Older men bring something to relationships that younger men are still working on: wisdom, clarity, and the ability to build something meaningful. And that's what makes these relationships so powerful. You see, love isn't just about physical attraction or shared hobbies. It's about finding someone who understands you, values you, and makes you feel truly safe. Older men offer a sense of emotional security and maturity that creates stability in a relationship. They don't play mind games. They don't leave you guessing. And that kind of certainty, it's rare. Think about it. How many relationships fail because of a lack of communication, emotional immaturity, or uncertainty? Older men have already learned how to handle these things. They know that a relationship isn't about winning an argument, but about building trust and growing together. That's why so many younger women find them attractive, not for their age, but for what they bring to the table. This isn't about who's better. It's about what works. Younger women aren't looking for just financial stability. They want wisdom, guidance, and deep emotional fulfillment. And older men? They offer that in ways that create truly lasting connections. So what do you think? Do emotional security and wisdom make a difference in relationships? Let's talk in the comments. So, we've broken it all down. the 8 most compelling reasons why younger women are drawn to older men. And guess what? It's not about money, status, or appearances. It's about connection, stability, and emotional depth. It's about finding someone who makes you feel valued, respected, and truly seen. Age gap relationships often get judged, but when you take a closer look, you realize they thrive for real, meaningful reasons. Older men bring wisdom, experience, and emotional intelligence, things that create strong, lasting relationships. Younger women, in turn, bring energy, passion, and a fresh perspective. Together, these dynamics create relationships that are balanced, fulfilling, and built on something deeper than just attraction. At the end of the day, what really matters is how 2 people connect. Whether you're in an age gap relationship or just curious about them, one thing is clear. Love isn't about numbers, it's about how someone makes you feel. And if 2 people bring out the best in each other, does age really matter? Now let's hear from you. Do you think emotional depth and stability are the keys to lasting love? Drop a comment below. Alright, now it's your turn. What's the one thing that stood out to you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing your perspectives, so don't hold back. Do you think emotional depth is the key to lasting relationships? Or maybe confidence and stability? Whatever it is, let's start a discussion. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep conversations on love, relationships, and personal growth. Your support means everything, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.